I thought I would sit in my garden, which is very unusual for me, for a few minutes and catch my breath, have the rest of my coffee, and share with you what's been going on the last week and a half. I returned on Sunday from the Heirloom Expo in Santa Rosa, and besides the travel issues, which were a pain in the butt, the conference was fantastic. I met so many wonderful people. I came home with many seeds, some plants. I even bought a new fig tree. So at some point in time, I'll share all of that with you. But the garden survived. I was gone a full week, and we had no rain while I was away. So I really counted on my dad to keep things watered for me, and he did a pretty good job. There are some spots that got missed, but I've been watering heavy since I've been home, and things are starting to perk back up. The squashes that I planted in early August, I've gotten several squashes off of them, and there's a couple more just about ready. My biggest problem right now is I've got a groundhog, and he keeps getting into the garden and munching on things. That's very annoying. I'm going to have to resolve that issue for next year and probably fence in the garden, but we're so close to the end of the season, I'm just trying to deal with it. I did plant peas again in August, and they are growing rapidly, so I hope to still get peas before the season is over. They're a sugar snap pea, a purple pod, so they like the cooler temperatures. And let's see, tomatoes are wrapping up, peppers are still loaded. I got those in kind of late this year, so we really do have a lot of peppers still coming on. Beans, all the drying beans are filling out, and they'll probably be close to frost when they're ready to pick. I do pick them periodically when I find ones that are ready, so they don't get too much moisture and start to sprout in the pod. But for the most part, many of them will be picked closer to frost. Herbs look good. This weekend, I'm probably going to cut a lot of herbs. I have lemon verbena and things like that I want to make vinegar. And the flowers always look good, always fun. The ones behind me are the zinnias from Egypt. I did learn at the Heirloom Conference and talking with the seed folks that make sure I save the seed this year and then plant them again and see if they stay as tall as they have this year, because they may readapt to my location versus being the first year that I planted them straight from Egypt. So it'll be an interesting challenge to see if they continue to stay quite as large as they are now. And I actually didn't plant all of last year's seed out. So next year I'll plant some fresh seed as well as my saved seed. But the garden still looks good. There's still lots here to eat. I'm still eating out of the garden every day. And I will have peppers and tomatoes probably until frost. And for us, that would be mid to late October. Yeah, I can't believe we're at the end of the season. It has been a whirlwind summer, and I have not done hardly any of my chores that I wanted to do. So I guess we just try to work into the cold, and as they say, next year. Thanks for watching.